guys, here we go, leaving the big city. Leaving the big Denver city. It looks like they're gonna get some rain. We are headed to where?
That'd be the Black Hills.
Look at that smile. Oh, there's the city. Alright, we are heading to the Black Hills to go find our land, find our little piece of Black Hill heaven. And we're taking you with us. Stay tuned. Okay guys, oh, look at this cool stuff. These cool rocks. And this truck's gonna cover it all up. We are getting ready to cross the Colorado state line into Wyoming. And we have been on the road 2 hours? I think it's 2 hours?
Hour and 45 minutes.
Hour and 45 minutes. So for those of you who think all of Colorado is Rocky Mountains, it's not. It's not. And I just wanted to show you right up here. We're gonna miss it. Let's see if I can zoom in. Look at that buffalo on top of the hill. It's not a real buffalo, guys. Well, it's hard to tell on the video. Did you just hear what he called me? Do you want to hear what he called me? What did you call me?
Captain Obvious.
Well, it's hard to tell on video, honey. Alright, so when we head up here, we're going to see all the fireworks stands, and then we're going to know we crossed into Wyoming, because fireworks stands aren't allowed in Colorado. I don't see a sign, though. Was there a sign before?
For fireworks?
No, for crossing into Wyoming.
Yeah. We're still probably 2.5 miles out.
Oh, well. You guys don't want to watch this boring stuff for 2.5 miles. Okay, where is it? Oh. Welcome to Wyoming. It says right there. Oh, look here.
Welcome to Wyoming.
Google wants to talk to me about Wyoming. Shut up, Google.
Holy cow, look at the campers over there.
Oh, yeah, I would not be interested in camping right off the highway. Not a big fan. Wyoming School of Horseshoeing over there.
Look at that, they got a band.
They got a
right there.
band.
Look, they're sold out too, look at that.
They're sold out. All right. Here we go. We're in Wyoming. It looks like Wyoming, too.
Kind of looks like Colorado too.
Yeah. Let's see what this sign says. Does it say you have to wear a mask? Oh, we have to wear a seatbelt. Oh, and masks. Seatbelts save lives, so do masks. All right. Here we go, Wyoming. Hey guys, we stopped to get gas, and I thought I would show you what's across the street. Look what it says. Can you even believe that? And they're closed. Oh well, the gas station is even closed. We're having to pay at the pump. We had cash to pay for all the gas because I got good tips this week. And I can't even go potty. Okay, guys. We're coming up on it. We're in Wyoming right now. But we are headed to the great state Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. Welcome to South Dakota. She said, welcome to South Dakota. All right, guys, welcome to South Dakota. As I said before, it still looks like Wyoming, so we'll show you when it starts looking like South Dakota. Okay, guys, here is the Black Hills. Kind of looks like Colorado on this side, but it's not. Thank you. We looked up why they called them the Black Hills, and Google said,
According to Wikipedia.
yes, she did. She said, according to Wikipedia, it's because the clustering of trees makes the hills look black from a distance. I don't know. Right now they look pretty green, but from a distance they do look black. So we're about 60 miles out. Looking forward to getting there, stretching our legs, and using the bathroom. All right, I just thought I'd show you that we're here.
Not yet.
Well, we're in the Black Hills.
Yeah.
So hey guys, we're just heading out of Rapid City. We stayed the night. It is Sunday morning. There's our very young realtor in their car. And we are in the Black Hills. I don't know how far it's going to be. Probably, I think I saw it was like around 28 miles. 28 minutes. 28 minutes. But I want to show you guys those pretty rocks. And we find some other beautiful stuff to show you. We will be back. Here's a non-morning guy. But he had breakfast. He had Eggs Benedict. He never gets that because I don't know how to make it.
It's my favorite.
It's his favorite breakfast food.
You would think she would learn how to make it if it's my favorite.
You never want to eat breakfast. I offer to make you breakfast all the time, and you're like,
Maybe I'd eat breakfast more if you made Eggs Benedict.
okay, well, maybe I'll learn then. I got YouTube. I'll figure it out. All right. Then I'll fix you Eggs Benedict every day so that you will eat breakfast every day.
Then it's going to burn me out on Eggs Benedict, then I won't eat breakfast anymore. Then we'll have to switch over to Huevos Rancheros.
Oh, I can do that. Okay, guys, here we go. This is our lake. It's called Pactola Lake. And we showed you this when we were here 3 weeks ago. Seems crazy that we're back. But, yeah, we're just a couple miles away from the first property that we're going to look at, which is the property we're most interested in because we want to live near this lake. That's really, really beautiful. We talked to the home builders, and there's specific things we need to oh, look at that, cool. Can you see it? There you go. Some specific things we need for a semi truck and trailer, actually several of them, to be able to get to this property. So that's going to be hugely important. So we should be pretty close now because it said just 2 miles from the lake. The biggie is that a tractor trailer can get here. What do you think of this road? Fine?
Yep. We're fine.
Well, it says truck's hauling.
Yeah. Are you videoing?
Yeah.
So far, I think we're probably gonna be okay.
Narrow road next 7 miles.
Yeah, we don't know that we're going that far. So far, we're good.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to do a video on for going 7 miles.
I don't think we are.
Okay, we just passed a sign that says we're entering into Pactola Estates, which this is a community that we're looking at land. So there's a log cabin over there. And then there's this house. That looks a lot like one of those houses we were looking at. There's that. There's like a, I don't know, kind of looks cabiny. Another one.
Yeah, we're getting a little sketch for a. Maybe have to find a site builder. But you got to think, these people had their shit. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I'm hoping we can talk to somebody. Oh, there's somebody getting a house built right there. This is it, Jack's Court.
No outlet. Let's see if somebody doing this one now.
Ew. Well, not only that, but they
Usually they have survey pins all over there, you can have see it. It definitely starts with that box down there.
I think about a driveway.
Yeah, your driveway is some steep.
Snows you go through too.
You know, I've actually never been in this, well, I've been full in the winter. It gets heavier up here than it does, way heavier than in town. Where do you guys live now? Denver? Where in Denver? Okay. It's only 1.1 acres. So.
listen to how it sounds up here.
Okay, if I had to guess, this is part of it. You can kind of see right here. So, that's the corner right there.
Yeah. And then it comes around down over here.
On the bend, yeah. So this is still it right here.
This is still it right here.
Oh, this is it.
And probably that way a ways.
Yeah.
So would you build the front of the house here?
560 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's a pretty good chunk. So you could definitely build on this side. Be easier anyways. There's a couple new constructions being built over here. That
Yeah,
one.
I know it. So they're obviously site builds.
Yeah.
Do you have any? Do you know of any builders that
Yeah,
are
yeah, I know
aren't
quite a few.
assholes or 2 years out?
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing we're nailing.
Everything's tough though here. I'm just letting you know. On builders right now, it's tough because we're underhoused and we have a shitload of demand. So the builders it is tough on builders, but not all of them are as bad as Keystone. I have a client that's building with Keystone right now that they just pushed us out an extra 6 months. And
Yeah,
we're already
see-
6 months in. So.
See,
Ideally would be to find one of the builders, talk to 4 or 5 of them and see which one floats the construction on for you.
That's possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just pretty much
That's
put
I'm
everything
gonna
on the house.
Yeah, so the only thing it depends on is when they do that, they'll say, hey, it has to be one of our floor plans. Something happens. We have to end up selling this house on the top. You know what I mean? So you have to pick one of their floor plans. And you have to explain that.
Okay, here we are looking at property number 2. Property number 1 kind of seems like a bust right now.
Yeah.
Mainly because, oh, look at that house. Mainly because it's that hill is all rock. So to excavate that would probably cost a fortune.
Probably $100,000 to level it for a house.
Yeah.
Somebody went in and started digging down to see how far the slate went, and they probably stopped at probably 3 feet and said, "No."
Nope, time to sell this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is
Gorgeous.
We would so totally feel rich up here.
Look at that house there. That one.
Is this a house now?
No. It's property.
See, I could totally do this. Are you kidding me? Right here.
No. I thought that was it. That would have been good.
Yeah, it would.
I wonder if they have minimum square footage here because these houses all look really large. That is so cool. That.
A 4-car fucking garage.
Oh, hey! Sorry,
I said
guys.
4-car garage for my workshop.
Oh, wow. This is beautiful.
This could be it.
It's not real level.
It's over here.
Oh. That house literally just hangs off. That's all they got is house.
Price reduced. Sale pending.
Does it say that? Sale pending. Okay, here we go.
I think it'd be easier for me to get here than the last spot.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Look at that view though right there.
Yeah.
It looks like it would be a really cool spot for like a wedding maybe too.
Build the house up against this hill.
Yeah, it looks like it kind of goes like this. The line does. Kind of like that. What it looks like to me.
But it encompasses the driveway.
Yeah.
So does it go that
That's
toward?
probably a road for both lots.
Probably a shared.
Yeah. It's hard to tell on here exactly what they're doing with that, but yeah, that area up there was the common well, which is what I thought. That's good.
So their property is on that side?
Yeah,
This-
so you can kind of see the sign down there, but that's
Okay.
where another property is over there. This one is still this property, but there's another sign on the other side of that. It's a 5-acre plot. It's on the other side.
And it's 6 acres. Okay, so we're on the way out of that property. So these people will probably build their house like over
Do me a
here.
favor and take a nice video of the ramp, of the entranceway here. I don't know what the load capacity of this bridge would be for a semi. this corner would be rough for a semi, though.
Might have to take out a few trees, and that's not going to be our land, right? That's going to be the neighbor's land.
I don't think that's ours. I'm not sure.
I think this hill too would be rough.
Well, we might have to do a site build.
Okay, now this is the main road. At least we have this beautiful house to look at too.
Takes a while for anybody to find them. Yeah, you know where this lot goes. There's a junction box on the right over here. I don't know how far back. Yeah.
This is option number 3.
This is really pretty cool.
There's a little pink flag right there.
Yeah, there's a few of them down
There's pretty views that way.
Yeah.
If we can, did you take a snapshot of the,
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, as soon as I get back to service, I'll figure out what's going on with this thing. I really love those people's house right there.
Oh,
Their
I do
deck
too.
on the side and stuff.
And they're
Oh, that
awesomely
one?
nice. I was driving by and they were just waving.
Yeah, waving. Is this secluded enough for you back here? You think?
I mean, okay, guys, I tried to catch this bridge before, but I couldn't get it fast enough. I think it's so cool. So we're on our way to the third. No, we saw the first one was the hill, Pactola.
There
The
was two,
second
three.
one was the valley one, and the third one was that one we just looked up the top of the hill.
Yeah.
So now we're headed to our fourth, and then we're going to see one more tomorrow right before we'll look at it right before we're headed out. So that will be all we have to see this trip. That property that we just looked at down in the valley was pretty pricey. It was 5 acres.
6 acres.
6 acres. We were really only looking for 1.5. But I mean, it's so sweet and beautiful and dreamy and what did you call it? Doable.
I'm gonna go with exquisite.
Okay, exquisite. So we really loved it. But it was definitely way more expensive than we were planning. So, but
It's already got all utilities.
yeah, water, sewer, and electric, but it didn't have gas, I don't think.
But we could go completely electric and not have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And not to mention it would take minimal, if any,
Excavating.
So,
And no trees. We didn't have to cut any trees down either.
and we would not need a septic. So right there, we're saving ourselves tons of money.
That's true.
So the extra expense that we put into that land would
It's still
it would pay for itself. It would still be a little bit tall, but
yeah. So we're gonna have to deal with lenders and see. We've never bought land before, so yeah. So anyway, we're off to see the next one. Okay, guys, we came back out to this property because this is the one we like the best. Look at the little stream. Very clear and nice. And we were thinking actually it was that property that was for sale because they're both, honey, I don't know, because This one is 6 acres. It's got to be cheaper than the one that's 6.2 something acres.
Baby, this one is 139. That one is 149. That's the one that sale is pending.
So that one was more expensive.
Yes.
Okay. So we're imagining a house like right there with this in front. And that's that grass is too deep for us to walk through it, I think.
You can barely see the sign. Probably drive over there, but I don't want to cause a fire because of the catalytic converter.
Here's this side. Sounds so pretty out here.
I actually like it better because you don't have a direct view of another house.
Which direction would we face it? I think we face it this way. So the back of the house is facing that.
And we make our vantage point that.
Yeah, our back porch and big windows and...
You got amp space, so be careful one doesn't fall off the leg.
Okay.
Yeah, then we get to come off of here
Yeah.
and put a road in, a driveway.
And then the property extends up. So it's 6 acres. This right here looks like 1. And the rest of it's like
2.
You think this is 2?
560 feet squared.
Like maybe it comes to the road.
Yeah. We could even bring a road down. We could even eliminate that turn.
Yeah, but we had to build a bridge. Let's walk up it and look. This is the property we told you guys was quite a bit more expensive than we had planned. But
we keep coming back to it.
We keep coming back to it, and it already has water, electric, and sewer. So that makes a huge difference because then we don't have to pay for that. Okay, this is our last property that we're looking at. And the thing is this is already owned by a builder, and they already have a proposed house for this property. It's very slopey. Honey went down at a better spot than I did. So let's see if I can not fall. And they would do all the clearing, they would do all the everything. The water, electric, sewer, all of that. Oh, it's barely trickling down there. There is a little creek down there. And it's like 1.5 acres. You have a bad look on your face.
I just don't see any place for dogs.
Here's a little bit better view of the little creek, which is nothing more than a trickle right now. But it's middle of summer, so I'm sure when the snow's melting, it really gets bigger. But the house would be more here, and you can see that house over there. There's somebody's garage over there. It's not nearly as pretty as that one yesterday. It would be real confined, but it's much more in our price range. So there's a house up there, and a house up there, and a water main. Sounds nice up here too.
Mm-hmm. So this is sewer actually. So I'm assuming that this was probably going to be either over here.
Like some of the house would be like up from the hill.
Because what we could do, depending on where our property goes, I could fence off the backyard.
Yeah. Because it may even go back further, because that's fairly flat over there too.
Here's water.
And an old abandoned picnic table.
Please watch where you place your feet in here.
Why?
Huh?
Why what?
Prairie rattlers.
Oh, we're at the gas station. We were here yesterday. There's this candy place. It's huge. And they just sell candy. Then there's beer. But look over here. And that guy says he's year round. Year round Trump stuff. And there was a store in Rapid City, like a regular big standalone store. That was called the Trump Shop. It's the closest little town to where we would live, and it's like a little touristy little town. I mean, it's like Estes Park, to be honest with you. There's the Ninja Turtles. I looked it up. Google says there are no dog groomers in this little town. Peace out, guys. Stopping to see if they got food here. We're headed home. It's 3 o'clock. We probably won't get home till 10. Trump Shop.